My name's Charles Davidson. I'm the MD of a company called Energy Cost Savers. We've been a Best.Energy partner for just over 2 years now. I was in a totally different industry before I got into this. We had a family-owned luggage manufacturing business. And when I initially got into this area was as part of an energy efficiency lighting company, which I did the marketing and sales for. I wasn't enamored with selling lighting to wholesalers and retailers because they don't look at it from an energy efficiency perspective, they just purely look at it from a price perspective. Best.Energy opportunity actually came quite by chance, trying to find technologies that were cost effective, and literally it was through browsing through the internet. What attracted me to the Best.Energy technology was the perceived simplicity of it, which has really turned out to be true. A lot of the other BMS or metering options that I've looked at seemed overly complicated. Also the fact that you had a fully integrated hardware and software platform, whereas a lot of these other systems they make the hardware and then they're using a different software platform and they don't integrate very well. That was really what attracted me initially. Before becoming part of the Best.Energy network, no real reservations. What I can stress is, you were party to it, was the fact that we had to go through quite a strenuous adjudication process. That, I think, made me think, well, I'm dealing with a company that's interested in putting the best people out into the market. My experience thus far, pretty good, I would say. If I must commend Best.Energy, the support that you give your partners, I think is of a pretty high standard. You can be proud of yourselves on that aspect. I've got no complaints thus far. The first install I did was at, my brother he's a Shell dealer. He's got 6 gas stations and we did pilots at his gas stations. It was more proof of concept. It helped us to familiarize ourselves with the technology and get our team properly trained on how to install, etc. If I recall correctly, our first paying customer was a company called Country Bird Holdings. They've got a big chicken manufacturing plant. In fact, they're the biggest supplier of chicken to KFC in South Africa. When we started, it was myself and Nigel and my PA, 3 of us. And then about a year down the line, John joined us. We now have a team of 12, and that's a VEM department of three ladies, a technical department of 2 quite senior more electrical technicians and engineers. The highlight for me as a Best.Energy partner, I think, has been the last 2 months. I believe we've really broken solid ground. We've got a proper grasp on the process, following the process and the system properly. We're starting to now see the real fruits of it. The energy efficiency market in South Africa, to be blunt, the market is quite uneducated. Okay, everyone thinks solar PV is the silver bullet. Okay, but it plays into our hands, in fact, because the less educated they are, the more the opportunity, in my opinion. Okay, so our objective is to educate people and guide them on the right path. The clients respond very positively to the proposition we're making, but I think without blowing our own horn, I think we get the message across pretty well. If I look at if you speak to my partner, John, he'll tell you it's like clubbing seals. He says it's the easiest thing he's ever sold.